What's going on? Zach Adelstein here with Daily Edge Sports, bringing you another college football video. Going over today, the Saturday slate, October 18th. Going over prize picks on this video. Some really nice games this weekend. Nice early game. We have, let's just move on over into it. So, coming on over into it early in the morning, we have LSU Vanderbilt kicking it off. Going to be a really good game. Later on, third Saturday, we have Tennessee Alabama, which is always a fun game. Ole Miss Georgia, middle of the day game. So lots of good games on this slate. Going to be posting some slips over at Daily Edge Sports. If you have not gone over to Daily Edge Sports yet, you need to get in. We are posting winning slips every day. Keg posted a couple of slips last night for Thursday night football. Hit easily. College football have a couple slips up already for this week. I have a slip up for tonight. Have a video out for tonight. If you haven't watched it, head on over and watch that before Friday Night Football. But yeah, I can have several videos up for this week as well. And yeah, if you like those, come and join us. We have our Discord that's constantly going. Everybody's in there cheering on each other, making their own slips. Have a ton of staff that's putting out slips daily from everything from esports to soccer. Basketball is coming up. NBA is just a few days away, which is so exciting. Best time of the year. WNBA just got done a very profitable WNBA season. Our tools are dialed in. Our Demons and Goblins tool is the best thing to get pairs with. But yeah, come on in. Don't be afraid. Join us. See what we're all about. But yeah, let's go on and get into this Saturday slate. Going to start with some rush yards. Start with the quarterback rush yards. Connor Wegman is actually bumped down a little bit. Was at 26.5. I think it's fine at 20.5. You guys see what he did. Started the year 20 yards, 83 yards. Past couple weeks, -1 yard Oregon State, 7 yards against Texas Tech, -3 yards against an awful Oklahoma State defense. This is just a really good place to look. He hasn't been rushing at all. He has 4 total rush yards on 18 carries, which includes 5 sacks in the last few games. When he is running the ball, it's for like a quarterback sneak, not doing much at all. Arizona's numbers have been inflated by the last 3 opponents. They've been playing teams like Iowa State. They played BYU, who ran the ball 22 times. Quarterbacks have run the ball 13, 12, and 22 times, so it looks like they're giving up a lot of yards. They're really not. It's volume more than anything. They're also averaging 2.5 sacks per game, which is really nice. This game should stay close. Arizona's a 1.5 point favorite at home against Houston with a 48.5 point total. But they're not running the ball. It's not what they're doing. They don't like this. So I still like this under 20.5 rushing yards for Connor Wegman. Wouldn't take it much lower than that, but I do like that spot. Griffin Wild, bringing that up next. Northwestern against Purdue, kind of an awful game. Just ugly. 2 of the bottom barrel teams there in the Big Ten. But not very good defenses either. Purdue is one of the worst pass defenses in the country, and Wild has gone over this a ton. Looking at this, you can see he struggled against Oregon. He's gone over this in every other game. There we go. And so, yeah, struggled in every other game, or has done well outside of that Oregon game. And even then, had 55 yards. He is their receiver. I mean, he's their primary receiver. He's their main receiver. He is getting a 27% target share with an ADOT of 13 yards and average yards after catch of 3. So about 16, averaging 15 to 16 yards a catch. Purdue's 100th in the country in pass yards allowed at over 250 a game. They've allowed a pass catcher over this number in every game since week 2. This number's too low. I think it's better about 67, 68. I love this right here at 63.5, and I'm going to nail that Griffin Wild over 63.5 receiving yards. Moving on, going to look at Caleb Goody. Let me pull it up. So Caleb Goody's bumped a little bit, was at 41.5, bumped up to 46.5. Still a good number. Struggled a little bit against UCF, who is a very good pass defense, but now against Oklahoma State, who is the second worst pass defense in the country. They are 135th, I believe, out of 136. They're allowing 336 passing yards per game. He has an 8 out of 17 and averages over 7 yards after the catch. Okay, so getting a ton of yards. You could do this in 1 catch, do this in 2 catches. He's getting decent amount of targets, getting 4 to 5 targets a game. like I said, this is just a good spot. It's a bad defense. I like this passing game here against this defense. Caleb Goody um, over the 46.5 receiving yards. Moving on to the last play, going to do a four-man here for prize picks here. Going to put out some more plays over in our Discord. But Luke McCree, it's actually bumped down a little bit to 24.5. I'm going to hammer the over. Um, McCree has gone over this line in every game except for one this season. You can see right there, he struggled a little bit against Michigan State. They didn't nail him enough, didn't get in the ball too much. But they're going to have to go all out to stay in this game against Notre Dame. They're playing at Notre Dame where they're 9.5 point underdogs. Um, Notre Dame is good. They do have a good pass defense, but this USC team can move the ball. They've shown that they can move the ball against good teams. You saw what they did against Michigan last week. Um, against Illinois, they still moved the ball even though they lost that game. Played some worse teams and moved the ball, but they like to get the ball to McCree. McCree, I believe, their number 3 receiver in terms of targets on the year. And Notre Dame is 66th ranked, have a 66th ranked coverage according to PFF. So they should be able to move the ball. This number is just too low. I think this number should be closer to about 35. And I really like this spot for Lake McCree. Going back over what we have on this slip, we have Connor Wegman under 20.5 rush yards, Griffin Wild over 63.5 receiving yards, Caleb Goody over 46.5 receiving yards, and Lake McCree over 24.5 receiving yards. Good spot. I like this week. Some good sneaky spots, and we will have some more plays up in Discord. Waiting for fantasy scores to come out, seeing kind of injuries going from there. We'll have some plays up tonight, some plays up in the morning. Yeah, hope y'all join around. Hope y'all tail, and we will see you soon. Peace.